John is a friend of my dad's. When I was little, he used to hold me in his arms. I called him Uncle John. Now I'm 25, young, beautiful, and financially stable. He's 37, 1.80 m tall, with a toned physique. Before this, he confessed his feelings to me once.
Uncle, we really aren't suitable for each other.
Last month, he heard that my boyfriend and I had broken up, so he came to my house to comfort me, drank with me, and took the opportunity to confess again.
Emily, I still have feelings for you.
Uncle, we really aren't suitable for each other.
I decided to play a big move to end this once and for all.
First of all, you call my dad big brother and my mom sister-in-law. If we were together, what would I call my dad? It would be so awkward. So, Uncle, we really aren't suitable for each other. Even though you're very handsome, we just aren't.
After that, John didn't contact me for a month. I enjoyed the peace and spent a month having fun with my female friends. One day we went to Thailand to see a show, the next day we were sunbathing in Hawaii. Seeing that I still had plenty of money left, I decided to fly to the Alps for some skiing. Of course, all this wasn't earned by my hard work, it was given by my parents. It's not a lot, but enough for me. After having enough fun, I decided to go home and discuss with my parents to see if there was any family business I could take over. After all, working for others is not as good as working for my own family. Just as I returned to the country, I got a call. It was my mom.
Hey, Emily, come to Jingheng Hotel. Your Uncle John is treating us. Our whole family is eating there today.
My heart skipped a beat. Could John be planning to confess to me in front of my parents?
Uncle, why is he treating our whole family to a meal?
My usually brisk steps slowed down, and I even had a subconscious urge to back away. If things went south, I was ready to buy a ticket to Paris to watch the pigeons.
He's not just treating our family. John's got a girlfriend now, and both families are invited. We should be there.
Clatter. My phone fell to the ground. I stood there in a daze, unable to process it for a while. Until I heard my mom's voice from the phone.
Hello, what's wrong with you?
Oh Mom, I just dropped my bag and was picking it up.
My mom was relieved and reminded me before hanging up.
Hurry up, the meal starts at 11:30. You need to be there by 11:20.
My good mood suddenly turned sour. I didn't like Uncle John. I shouldn't like him. We aren't suitable for each other. I kept repeating similar thoughts in my mind, but images of him holding me, kissing me, and staying with me when I was sick kept flashing before my eyes.
Emily Chen, get it straight. These are the affections of an uncle for his niece. You can't have romantic feelings for him.
I reminded myself as I got into my Porsche Panamera in the parking lot. Looking up, I saw the string of prayer beads hanging from the rearview mirror, which he had gotten for me when he gave me the car 2 years ago. My mind was filled with thoughts of him again. My heart felt heavy, like a stone was weighing it down.
That jerk, he confessed to me last month, and now he's with another woman?
The more I thought about it, the angrier I got. I pulled out my makeup from my bag and put on some makeup. With a swipe of red lipstick, I looked at my reflection, my delicate face like jade, and winked at myself.
Let's go crash the party.
Emily had never lost an argument and never been afraid of a fight.
John, even though we weren't right for each other, did you have to move on so quickly? You just confessed to me last month.
That's just how she was. If she didn't like something, she could throw it away without a second thought. But if someone picked it up, cleaned it, and flaunted it in front of her, she couldn't stand it. She'd either snatch it back or fight for it, and then tear it apart.
If I can't have it, no one else can either.
She got out of the car and walked into the hotel with an air of defiance. But the moment she saw who was standing next to her uncle, she hesitated. It was Sophia Chen. Sophia was once a top-tier actress. She debuted at 16, starred as the lead in a New Year's film at 17, earning the title of Fairy Sister. At 18, she released a solo album and won the Golden Melody Award and the New Generation Flower Dan Award by the end of the year. She was accepted into the Beijing Film Academy, and during her university years, she won every award in the entertainment industry, all while maintaining a scandal-free image. At 23, she graduated from university, and everyone anticipated her first on-screen kiss. Instead, she retook the college entrance exam and scored 645 points, gaining admission to the Capital Medical University for a combined bachelor's and master's program. She gracefully exited the entertainment industry, a true epitome of elegance. Now, at 32, she is the youngest obstetrician-gynecologist. She is a woman whose beauty, character, and demeanor are unparalleled. Standing there, she exuded a serene and noble aura, a testament to her years of experience and grace. In her presence, Emily felt a sense of awe.
How could a woman like her possibly be interested in John, a 37-year-old man? She doesn't need money. Has she lost her mind?
As their relatives introduced them, Sophia Chen extended her fair, delicate hand.
I've heard so much about you from John. You are indeed a beautiful young lady.
Her voice was like the sound of ice clinking, and she used two idioms effortlessly. Her scholarly demeanor was evident. Emily reached out to shake her hand politely, not daring to look at John standing beside her. She was completely subdued.
Nice to meet you. This is a gift from me to you.
Sophia handed her an exquisite gift box. Although Emily didn't really want to accept it, it was something she had longed for, so she took it without hesitation. It was a medical-grade skincare set. The brand is very expensive and effective, but this particular set is only available to insiders and is highly confidential. John managed to get her a set for her 20th birthday, but she never got another one after that. You can imagine how rare it is. Emily was overwhelmed by her presence and had accepted her gift. Feeling indebted, she forced a smile.
Thank you, Aunt Sophia. You are so beautiful.
Everyone at the table laughed heartily. Sophia covered her delicate lips with her slender, fair hand, laughing gracefully, her eyes never leaving John. It was clear that she truly loved Emily's uncle. Emily's heart felt a sudden emptiness. Emily joined the family celebration, pretending to be cheerful as she took a big gulp of her drink. The liquid dribbled down her chin, wetting her clothes like tears. As the banquet ended, she sat alone, feeling utterly defeated. Suddenly, the chair next to her moved, and John, her uncle, sat down with a relaxed yet smug smile.
Congratulations, you finally found a wife. Everyone can breathe a sigh of relief.
Let's play a game.
His voice was gentle, but each word felt like a hammer to her heart.
Rock, paper, scissors. The loser drinks and answers a question from the winner. But the answer must be a lie. Dare to play?
Bring it on, who's afraid of you?
In the first round, Emily chose scissors, John chose paper. Emily won.
Drink!
John downed his drink without hesitation, then pointed at Emily.
Have you ever liked me?
Emily was stunned by the direct question.
I won, so I should be the one asking, right?
You'll have to answer me sooner or later. What's the difference between now and later?
Realizing she was tricked, Emily answered.
When you were around, I didn't feel it. But now that you're leaving, I suddenly feel a bit reluctant.
Is that the truth?
It's what you want to hear, a lie.
John shook his head, unsatisfied.
I'm not satisfied with your answer because I can't tell if you're lying or not.
It's a lie, remember the game rules?
In truth, it was the real answer, masked by the game's premise.
Second round.
John chose rock, Emily chose scissors. Emily lost and downed her drink quickly.
How many boyfriends have you had?
3.
A lie?
The truth. I have no reason to lie about this.
Actually, it was a lie. John had seen her boyfriends before.
Third round.
John lost, Emily won.
When did you and Sophia Chen get together?
Last month.
Emily's heart skipped a beat.
A lie?
The truth.
I rejected you, and you got together with her?
It seems like you asked me an extra question.
Emily was fired up and determined to win the next round.
Fourth round.
Emily won this round.
Answer my last question.
Yes.
You jerk. You were two-timing?
How could I? You never let me two-time.
Emily was speechless, realizing she had lost her composure.
Fifth round.
This round, Emily lost.
If you get divorced, will you give half your assets to Sophia Chen?
John sat up straight, his eyes piercing.
If I get married, I won't get divorced. At most, I'll.
Emily was startled.
Some things can be played with, but not this. If you want to be my wife, you have to be with me for life.
His serious expression stunned Emily.
Would you stay with her even if she?
Yes.
Emily felt a sharp pain in her heart.
Just kidding. I'm not that crazy.
Emily quickly laughed to cover her embarrassment.
It seems like you asked me another extra question.
It's just a game, why take it so seriously? Let the girl win.
Are you still a girl?
They both laughed and continued drinking into the night. Eventually, Emily stumbled to bed.
Don't move.
She mumbled before losing consciousness. The next morning, Emily was woken by her phone ringing. She groggily answered it.
Hello.
Are you Emily?
Recognizing Sophia's voice, Emily froze. Just then, she felt a warm face press against hers.
Why are you so restless in my arms?
The call went silent, and Emily realized what was happening. Her mom's voice called from outside.
Emily, why are you still sleeping? Aunt Sophia is here. Get up quickly.
Emily quickly hung up and sat up in bed, seeing John next to her, half naked.
Did we do anything last night?
The doorbell rang. Sophia and the others must be here. I'll go open the door. Hurry up and get dressed.
A cold wind blew through as Emily thought, this is it. Caught red-handed at home. Emily Chen struggled with her emotions as she got into her Porsche Panamera. The string of prayer beads hanging from the rearview mirror brought back memories of him, making her heart feel heavy.
That jerk, he confessed to me last month and now he's with another woman?
She applied makeup with a determined expression, ready to crash the party.
Let's go crash the party.
Emily's mom hurried into the room, closing the door behind her, her voice soft but concerned.
What's going on with you?
Nothing happened. I drank too much last night, and Uncle John brought me back.
Emily felt troubled, the misunderstanding weighing on her.
Are you still not telling the truth? I saw it all this morning. Your clothes were everywhere, on the floor, the sofa, even your underwear. He came out of your room. Who would believe nothing happened?
Really, nothing happened. Uncle John and I are not suitable for each other.
Her mom sighed, worried about the family's reputation.
It's not about suitability now. It's about how our family will face Aunt Sophia.
She continued, calculating how to settle the matter, making Emily feel even sadder.
Why should our family pay for this?
She reluctantly got dressed, applied makeup, and went out to face everyone. Sophia, Chen, and John acted as if nothing had happened, leaving Emily more confused. Emily realized the best way to handle the situation was to not bring it up, as over-explaining would only make it worse. 3 days passed quietly until Emily received a call.
Aunt Sophia?
Yes, do you have time? Let's go for a drink.
Is Uncle John coming too?
Just us two, nothing to do with him.
Okay, I'll be there soon.
She quickly applied mature-looking makeup and headed out to the elegant Lime Club. Sophia Chen sat gracefully, flipping meat on the grill. When she saw Emily, she smiled.
Sit.
Emily found a seat, feeling a bit entranced by Sophia's beauty.
Try it.
Thank you, Aunt Sophia.
Emily placed the meat aside, knowing Sophia was hinting at something.
John and I are getting married soon.
Emily discreetly turned on her phone's recording function, sensing the conversation was about to get serious. At the party, Emily maintained a polite facade before confronting her aunt.
Congratulations, Aunt Sophia.
You know why I asked to meet you, right?
No idea. She picked up a piece of meat to grill, adding scallions, oil, salt, and pepper in an orderly manner.
That night with John, I can pretend nothing happened. Nothing actually did, right? You were just drunk and fell asleep together. You don't need him to take responsibility.
This. She left her sentence unfinished, waiting for Sophia to fill in the blanks.
He's your uncle. Even though there's no real relationship, the titles are there. You two are not suitable for each other.
Yes, I agree. John and I are not suitable. What exactly are you trying to say?
Sophia handed Emily a card lightly.
There's 30 million in this card. Consider it his way of taking responsibility. From now on, let's not bring this up. Our families can still be as they were before, okay?
This.
Is it too little? I'll add another 10 million. Emily, even though your family is well off, 40 million is not a small amount.
It's not about the money, Aunt Sophia. Nothing happened between John and me. I don't understand why you're doing this. She pointed at the card and then at herself. It's really unnecessary. My family may not be super wealthy, but I can earn my own money. I'm my parents' only daughter, and even if I did nothing, their earnings would be enough for me for a lifetime. 40 million is a lot, but I only have one mouth, one stomach, one face. I can't use that much. So I really don't need it.
You didn't take any photos?
Melise shook her head.
No videos?
No. I was so inebriated that night I didn't even know who I was. How could I think of doing that?
Whether you did or not, I'm a person with a strong sense of integrity. I can't tolerate such a blemish. So I hope you take this money to buy your silence and my peace of mind.
Emily almost cursed it out loud. That night, she called John to her house, with her parents present.
Listen to this. She played the audio recording in front of them.
I'm a person with a strong sense of integrity. Whether or not you slept with my husband that night, I hope you take this 40 million to buy your silence and my peace of mind. Also, please go to the hospital for a full checkup. I don't want any unexpected issues.
The living room was eerily silent, with only the sound of heavy, irregular breathing.
Uncle, this is the card Aunt Sophia gave me. She slapped the card on the coffee table. You need to give me an explanation for this. Otherwise.
Emily's tears came on cue, her voice trembling convincingly. Her dad held her, comforting her, while her mom, in a fit of rage, grabbed a kitchen knife. If John hadn't stopped her, she would have gone after Sophia. Emily's mom slammed the knife onto the cutting board, making everyone jump.
John, you need to give my daughter an explanation for this. You can't insult her like this.
John forcefully made my parents sit down. He looked at me with an indifferent gaze and pulled out a phone from his suit pocket. My heart skipped a beat.
Emily, I want to hear your explanation.
As soon as the sound started, I cursed internally, Sophia Chen, you.
Sophia Chen, since you've brought it up, I might as well tell you. I do like my uncle. That night, I approached him on purpose. So what?
You're finally telling the truth?
Yes.
Didn't you say you and John weren't suitable for each other?
Yes, I did say that, but that was last month. Now I think we're perfect for each other. I really like him. I'm not afraid to tell you, even if you marry him, I'll secretly have his child to disgust you.
My dad couldn't take it anymore and slapped the phone out of my hand. My face turned red like a tomato, and I instinctively said,
Dad, let me explain.
My mom, impatient, said,
Explain what?
She picked up the kitchen knife again, and my scalp tingled. At that moment, I really lost my temper and accidentally blurted out what was in my heart. I regretted it immediately and tried to accuse Sophia first, but she acted even faster. John sat on the sofa, looking defeated.
Emily, what are we going to do about this? Sophia has a strong sense of integrity and insists on breaking off the engagement. I'm already 37, and it wasn't easy to find a fiancé, and now you've ruined it.
Both my parents looked at me. I felt overwhelmed.
Daughter, give us an answer.
Cornered. What else could I do?
Emily, what are we going to do? The wedding date is set, the hotel is booked, and we're supposed to take wedding photos tomorrow. What now?
Fine, I'll marry you.
It was as if everyone had been waiting for this.
That's the spirit. Everything's ready.
Ah, son-in-law, welcome.
Father-in-law, mother-in-law, greetings.
I felt like I had been hit on the head, staring blankly as the three of them, who had been at each other's throats moments ago, now hugged and shook hands as if they were long-lost friends.
Darling, let's go take our wedding photos now.
Before I could react, John dragged me out the door.
Hey, Dad, Mom!
The door slammed shut, and I clearly heard my dad shout.
If it's too late, don't come back.
I was speechless.
Sitting in front of the mirror in my wedding dress, I still felt dazed.
What's wrong?
I feel like I've been tricked by you.
Just realizing that now? Too late.
The photographer was already urging us.
Hey, bride and groom, hurry up. The set is ready.
Coming!
Uncle, we're really not suitable.
The wedding photos turned out surprisingly well. On the wedding day, sitting in the bridal car, I asked John.
What's your relationship with Sophia Chen?
Business partners.
Explain clearly, no games. I have a strong sense of integrity too.
With my 9-head figure and exquisite makeup, I wasn't just beautiful, I was a rare gem.
Remember the makeup set she gave you when you first met?
Yes.
I secured the supply chain for that makeup line. She's the brand ambassador.
So, your engagement party.
While you were traveling abroad for a month, I won over your parents.
You sneaky uncle.
I punched him playfully.
Remember the game we played that day?
You did that on purpose?
Yes, how else could I get you to tell the truth? You little vixen, you finally fell into my trap.
Humph. Uncle, we're really not Suida.
Before I could finish, he kissed me unexpectedly. My heart was filled with happiness.